Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with iReviews.com. For some reason, the audio did not record during this screen capture, but I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and I don't usually do voiceovers, so bear with me. But we are installing there's really no brand name. I just bought it on, it was one of those new things on eBay that's just not really branded, but it was $49.99. And it's an SSD adapter. I guess you can put a 2.5 inch regular mechanical drive in it if you wanted to, but it's to put your SSD in a PCI slot so you can get faster speeds than what SATA offers, because the Mac Pro uses SATA 2. So if you have an SSD, you can buy one of these to get better speeds. Right now I'm testing the speed without the adapter. This is just in the regular SATA slot. I'm not running the Blackmagic speed test all the way through because it takes too much time. So I just let it run a couple times, and you can see the speeds, how they increase with the adapter, which will be in the next test. And if I can get them side by side, I will run it again. When I'm running the second test, I'll put this one down in a little window or something so you can just don't have to look back, if I can get it to do that. Okay, so here's the SSD installed on the PCI card. It comes with 4 screws. You just slide the SSD into the connector right there and put the 4 screws in. Now I'm going to go down here to my Mac Pro and put it in the PCI slot 2 above the graphics card, so there's a little bit of space, just so the fan from the graphics card still has some room. And then I'm going to start the Mac Pro back up. It should boot right back to where it was. I'm going to run the test I just showed you again, and then I'll explain to you a little bit more about where I got this and all that. And also I noticed it has another, sorry it's dark in here, but turn the light on. There's a SATA port right there, so I don't know what that's for, but it's not for the SSD. That's all plugged in right there. I'm going to go ahead and throw this thing in and boot it back up. Okay, so I've installed the card right here in the second SATA, or PCI I mean, second one down. The top one is a 4-lane and a RAID slot. The second one is a 4-lane, and the last 2 are 16-lane. Actually, it might be no, there's one 16-lane and there's 2. Actually, I'm not too sure on that, but you can check your Mac Pro specs for that. There's no power required. There's the PCI power back there if you ever need it, but all that is in, brackets back on. I'm going to put the side cover back on and boot her up. Okay, so the card is in. It actually shows it as an external drive, but that doesn't really matter. It's just because it's in the PCI slot. So I'm going to be actually showing you the speed comparison, and I will have the second one running in the top left-hand corner. The one running in the top left-hand corner will be the speed of the first test. And this test is going to pretty much be silent because, once again, the audio did not record properly. This is a voiceover, but these are the speeds, and this is the comparison of test 1 and test 2. And one thing I forgot to mention during the first part of this video is this works with Mac Pros 2006 to 2012. It is not compatible with the 2013 Mac Pro or after that as far as the recording of this video, because the Mac Pro, the 2013 Mac Pro, uses a different style PCI SSD. That's where I stopped the first test, but as you can see, the first test wasn't really gaining any speed. It was pretty much just staying the same. But on this test, it was set a little bit higher on accident, and I forgot to change it. But as you can see, the read speed almost hit, or the write speed almost hit 200 already, and the read speed is well over 300, almost in the red, which is really, really good. So yeah, as you can see, the speeds have dramatically increased with this adapter. I have noticed a performance increase with the computer as well. It seems a lot faster. Apps that are on the SSD open a lot faster and all that, so I would recommend the adapter. I will link you down below to where I got it. I'm not going to link it in this video because I haven't used this yet, and I haven't actually fully used it and make sure it works and all that. But once I make sure it works in my review, I will actually link it down in the description. This has been Colin with iReviews. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.